Okay, hello everyone. Got Indiebox stuff to do. So, the last Indiebox I got that I'm done about was Towerfall Ascension, which comes with the Dark World and Ascension expansions. Well, I think that's the original and that was the expansion. Either way, it comes with the full game that is currently in. So, dumping all the goodies out, normally see. So one of the first things, I already had this out. Originally I was going to open this on screen, but after Dan, because he was trying to see if they were going to have spare copies of a specific indie box we're going to talk about in the future, he noted that this had a controller in it. Now if you remember, Super Win the game also had a Super Nintendo control. So I looked at it on the site, and I was like, no! No, and I had to whip it open, and I did. I got the one with Anita Sarkeesian on it. For anyone who actually doesn't know, Towerfall implemented a character that was based off Anita Sarkeesian, which I believe is the hooded character there, but she has the big looped earrings and that was based off Anita Sarkeesian. So, in the name of video gaming and that, I will have to purge this and burn it in the fire probably. Or I could just whip the stick off. Disappointing. Of course, I'm not expecting them to actually have known that was based on Anita Sarkeesian. I don't know why anyone... It just kind of disgusts me, the idea that such a horrible person who hates video games and never was a fan of them, and even self-admitted in a video, would ever even be featured on a controller. It makes me almost want to vomit. Okay, anyway. Moving on from that. Let's see... There's a note here, upon Towerfall update. Occasionally in the game industry, you have to make small changes after the game has shipped to suppliers. It's funny, a white sheet of paper is one of those things that we remember getting in classic PC RPGs, or classic PC games from the 80s. It almost wasn't authentic unless it had something that will be changed. Well, this is one of those instances, so... You have a couple quick things you'll need to take into account when playing the game. Attention Windows players, to properly play the Ascension and Dark World from the USB, unzip and extract the zip file from the USB to a folder that you designate to your computer. Download and install XNA Framework link and run the Towerfall from the extracted folder. And then it has instructions for Mac and PC users. So I guess they had to like massively downscale. Let's see, it looks like we got some kind of poster in here, which might be almost impossible to get out. Oh yeah, I can't imagine getting that out without reverse rolling it. Reverse roll! There we go. Reverse rolling for the win. So what do we got here? Oh, it looks like it's supposed to be a paper crown you can cut out. So it kind of reminds me of the Pokemon crown I got from Burger King from so ever many years ago. Something a little silly though. I'd hate to cut it out myself though, considering all the little ridges and sharp turns it seems to have. Let's see, do I need to get it a little smaller? Smaller, smaller. Yoink. There we go, and it's back in. Let's see. Usual stickers. We got one. Again, it has Anita Sarkeesian hiding there. Why? I don't know. I don't have a problem with it really being in the game. I mean, that's the creator's personal choice, really, but I don't know. It just seems so weird to feature somebody who hates video games on its artwork and stuff. But, so, you know, different people like different stuff. Again, the game falling out of its place. Come on, get out of there. They must really rush putting these cards in here. It's a good thing they put these. The card looks very nice. Yes, it looks very nice. And it doesn't feature Anita Sakisi on it. So at least the game is pure in its sense. That's very nice. Sorry, I keep talking about that. I don't know, it just kind of sickens me, the idea. How can you feature somebody who hates video games on a video game? It's so weird to me. See, looks like we got a decent thick manual this time, and hopefully it will be still in color. Let's take a look. Oh, and it looks like there's a lot of artwork, and it's showing off the different controls. The other controls I could have gotten that actually feature nice stuff. People who probably don't hate video games. Let's see. The last order alternate, an alternate blue Archer's appearance, which is Nina Sakisi, so there's who not to play. Oh man, that's a lot of different characters. Trying to get a good angle to show the book a bit here. Let's see, all the different items, arrows, power-ups, bosses, co-op. Got some artwork here. Ooh, we got some nice artwork of a lot of characters here. That Jester right there was very disturbing looking. Now I gotta admit, that's actually a pretty nice photo, even though the Nina Sakisi character's in it. Not too bad. Pretty nice little booklet. Let's see. What else we got in here? Looks like we got some kind of cloth thing in here, and I can always see Nina Sakisi's character on it. Oh my goodness. This was a lot worse than I thought. And I was worried about the control. And this looks like the same kind of thing as that Dragon Quest one I got. Oh! Well, at least they picked a really good picture to use of it, though. That's the one we were just looking at, a little more fine-tuned, so at least that's actually a nicer one. Yeah. So that's at least nice on that end. Then I do have the Steam codes for the game here that we're going to give out too, as usual. Let me get that back in there. So, here is both. And hopefully somebody nice gets to enjoy them. Please leave a comment down below if you claim one or both of them to let people know. Thank you. And I'm going to put that in here, which is what I usually do with them. Then we got the newsletter, which has a bit of a bizarre cover going on for it. Let's see. For Towerfall skins, Xbox controllers, and other news. A number of you have sent us pictures of your sleeves decked out with Indieboxes or shelves. If you have our full library or even this is your first box, we invite you to tweet us with the selfie in it. Let's see, packs. And, you know, actually, I didn't notice that, you know, there's no soundtrack with it. Huh, that's actually kind of odd. I'm pretty sure every single Indiebox has always included a soundtrack. And, it's advertising the soundtrack, so that's, a bit odd. I wonder if they ran into a problem with that. That's a little odd, actually. Instructions for the crown, and still information about the pack, so nothing too wild there. Now you might be like, well, that was a bit of a short Indiebox, and it was. And I'm actually going to haul out one of the other Indieboxes into this one, because it also has something important to discuss about it. Because it is, well, my very, very first Indiebox had, I believe it was the instruction manual, had a staple that was messed up or broken or missing from the instruction manual, if I remember correctly. Somebody might be able to remember that better than me. Yeah. And get this Neo Sarkeesian control back in here so we can purge it later. But this is the first time I've had something that's actually been absolutely brutally destroyed in my Indiebox, which is a shame, and I'm currently going through support, so I wanted to talk about that. So this was the Indiebox that Dan wanted to get, and it is definitely one of the nicest Indieboxes so far. It is even bigger box, and it has something very nice in it. Sadly, that's what was broken for me. So I am currently with support, so I will be talking about that, but let's show off the goods that we get with this. Now, this game was made by one person. And it's a Metroidvania style game, so if you liked Symphony of Night, Metroid, or any other games that featured similar giant mazes with lots of power-ups and maybe RPG mechanics in them, you would probably really like this. It's very Metroid looking because it's a very sci-fi thing, and it has a weird glitch gun. Now, my box has some damage in it from the items that broke inside it, and then the bottom has a hole in the box, which is a real shame because this is definitely probably my favorite indie box right now, really. This is a game I've been looking forward to, getting a DRM-free version. And while the creator claimed they were going to do a GOG version, they've yet to do it on that. Or Humble Bundle is still only available for Steam, which is a real shame for anyone who wants a legitimate copy of the game. And the item that was broken is what you see on the cover. The giant head. It's like a book stop thing here. And it got a platform with the title on now. The bottom has some weird, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it with the, yeah, there you can see it with the light there. Some weird gunk on there. I would assume it's from manufacturing. But fits in there. It does not stay in there very well. I don't know if it's made a little bad of that, but the way the head seems to pretty much force it forward pretty easy. But as you can see, the top received a lot of damage. I only got 2 big chunks. Everything else was little teeny bitty pieces. So this is actually very nice. If you were going to actually use it though, assuming mine doesn't have some flaw in its design, I would probably glue the two together because it moves around vastly, and the head piece is very heavy, so it moves forward very easily, at least with this particular one. It looks like they wanted this to be like a stand piece to help hold it up, but it doesn't seem to do much good with mine too much. But yes, this is very nice looking though, and it's a real shame that it broke. So I will show off the stuff, and I will talk about what's going on with support on that. So unlike the previous game we just looked at, this does have a soundtrack of 18 soundtracks, and the 18th one says it is a bonus. And it just features the, I believe this was the Steam artwork for the game. Got a nice looking manual as usual. Has a real, very, very creepy looking alien on there. Let's see about the game. See, very good artwork to show off. Got some maps, instructions for control, and it included the PS4 control, which a lot of people have been saying is really nice on the PC. It looks like we got nice maps, profile on characters. There's a lot of weird ass characters in this. Bosses. Oh dear, looks like it shows off a lot of bosses. Weapons. Oh my, there's a lot of weapons, it seems. And credits, notes. And a very creepy face Grease at the end. Kind of reminds me of Bow. Let's see. Usual Indiebox logo sticker. Very nice though, I like the piece though. Then I got to look at this when I opened up. It is a full map, I believe, but whether it's full or not, it's clearly a gigantic map of some portion of the game, if not all of it. That's very nice. I will not plan on using that, though. That ruins the fun. But that's nice for Wii playing. I did notice something odd about the game. Now, the game looks pretty creepy, though, but the case, it does not have a magnet in there like all the others. And I just got my newest Indiebox, so I'll get to see whether that is a flaw or some mistake, or if that is what the new cases are, because that's kind of crappy. It'd be nice to have something that at least clicks or holds it down, because as you can see, almost every single one I ever got has always been loose in the box. And oh, have a sticker hiding in the newsletter. It's kind of like a bit sad. No extra sticker for the game. See anything particularly? We got Pro Jared in here for some reason. Let's see. Here at the inbox, we are super excited to see a response from our partnership with Pro Jared. We can't express our appreciation for his kind words and glowing review of our service. We truly believe we offer an awesome subscription service. Pro Jared was able to do something we couldn't do alone, and that was reaching all of you lovely people to spread the word of the Indiebox. We tried shouting from the rooftops of our offices in Florida, and it turns out that neighbors didn't care much for that. But seriously, it's fantastic to see people actually get our idea in that. In fact, twice as many of you are receiving it now, thanks to Pro Jared, and that number continues to grow. We would like, if you like what we're doing, tell your friends and family and that. Now, I understand they really nice that, but I wish they maybe added something like saying, and thanks to everyone else spreading the word and that too. Kind of makes it sad for the rest of us, Or maybe I'm just a little jealous. I'm jealous. Let's see. Looks like they went to another convention now, and not much, but got a little Pojo. I don't remember Pojo doing a video on the Indiebox, though. When I think about it, though, I don't remember that. That's the only thing odd about that. I might have to double check that. I don't remember him doing that. So, okay. So, with customer support. So, I went and contacted the Twitter account, and I had to get a picture, and my phone sucks for sending pictures to any of my social accounts, so I cheated because I have no problem sending the message through normal phone messages. So I sent it to Dan and asked him to send it because he got a better smartphone than me. So I took a picture of the destroyed statue bit, because I had not looked through the rest of the box at the moment. I was just really shocked seeing this giant head thing, and it just had pieces everywhere. So I emailed, I text them. So I tweeted the account. So I got a tweet back, and they told me to email the support accounts with that picture. So I did that, and I went to check the rest of the contents, and I found a little hole and a lot of the marks that were inside the actual box. So I sent a new tweet to that thread of tweets, and I didn't really get a response about the box thing. I just said I had always sent the email, and I noticed the box has a hole in the bottom of it. So I didn't get a response to that. A lot of time passes, so I sent another tweet saying, did anyone get my email or something? And they said it takes a really long time. So some more time passed. I got an email saying it was escalated, and that was it. And again, more time passed. And essentially, I asked the Twitter account again, and they said it just takes more time. Then, before Thanksgiving week, I got an email saying that all support emails had been responded to, and I never got a response aside from it saying it got escalated, which is a generic response. It's not really an actual human talking kind of thing. So I asked the Twitter account again, saying I didn't actually get a real response. I just got something that said that. Again, just said takes time. So I finally I think just 2 days ago from this recording, finally got an email saying they were going to send a replacement statue. And then I asked them, because in the original email I did link the thread of tweets, and I asked them, what about my box? And I currently have no response about that yet. So right now I'm only getting a replacement statue piece, which the box ain't that huge of a deal, but still, it's probably my favorite Indiebox, really. I mean, let's see. I didn't care for the first or second Steam Dig I owned, but I like having a physical. Rogue Legacy was probably my next favorite. And of course, the other Metroidvania Mexican themed game. And well, I haven't played this one. You know, like I said, it was supposed to be like a Dark Souls type 2D thing, so I look forward to that. This course, while I was looking forward to it, I was disappointed with the poor choice to limit its player base with its DLC to the Steam only, which made me basically hate the game now. But, oh, apparently there's a little bump on the side there too. I didn't notice. You can kind of barely see it there. I'm not sure what's up with that. That is white. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, there's a pretty bad ding in there too. What a shame. Damn, that sucks. This is probably definitely my favorite Indiebox. Because this is something I really, really, really been looking forward to. Because most of, like, you know, I had Steam Dig and Rogue Legacy. So this is something I haven't gone because it wasn't available DRM free yet. That's a real shame. Real shame. But I haven't heard anything from that quite yet, so I have to wait on that. And in the box, they have the Steam key in the box, and I was going to save that for now, because I'm not quite sure, because at the time I wasn't sure if they were wanting me to ship the whole thing back or anything, so, and I'm still not going to give it away until I get the whole thing situated to figure out what's going on with it, so, once that's all taken care of, I will throw the Steam key for that into one of the future videos. So that's something to look forward to if you actually want that. And with that done, I have one more Indiebox. One more Indiebox, and that will be in the next video with its lovely new packaging that's very different. It reminds me of the Loot Crate kind of boxes, which actually kind of disappoints me, because I kind of like the Metal Gear sticker on there with that, you know. Anyway, till next time.